Who's ever heard, if you're going to drink, give your keys to somebody else, and let's go one step even farther, right? They don't even have keys on you. I remember, that's the one thing that I remember that dare officer teaching me, don't drink and drive. And I said, oh no, man, I'm not driving, she is. She's my designated driver. We got this, we're going out to TJ's, we're starting the fire. I'll see you in a little bit. Cool, we shook up and we're out the door. But in the process of leaving that bar, to getting to the car, there's one question that I'm never going to probably ever have answered, and I can't quite put my finger on it. But somehow, when I left that bar, Priscilla gave me her keys. And I talk about moments of impact, moments that you can remember everything. And I'm telling you right now, that I remember these next few moments. I remember the atmosphere. I remember what was being said. I remember everything, every part of it. I remember the shorts that I had on. I remember more clearly than anything the next words I heard out of Priscilla's mouth. I remember them so clearly. Every vowel, every consonant articulated so precisely. And it was so clear, as crystal clear as day. Well, the next words I heard from Priscilla were simply this: tree! And then it was black. And I woke up in a helicopter. And the wind was going everywhere, and I was scared to death. And I woke up in a hospital bed. The paramedics report, it said this. It said when they arrived on scene, that there was only one person in the vehicle, me. And that I hit the tree going anywhere from 60 to 63 miles an hour. There was no brakes. I didn't even try to stop. And when I hit that tree, that case of beer bottles that was behind her catapulted forward at impact. And that woman named Priscilla, who didn't have her seatbelt on, catapulted forward at impact. And that thing called the windshield in your car, and that case of beer bottles met with Priscilla in between. And she slid down to the floorboard, and her neck rested on the middle console. See, you don't think things like this could happen to us. But when she talked to me, my mom, it made me think about when I was your guys' age. So I stayed up all night that night. You know what? The paper had read 2 lifeline in a serious accident. Took into Parkview Hospital. Nobody would tell me if she was alive, if she was dead. I had no idea, but I knew the paper said something that morning. And if she was alive or if she passed away, the paper would probably say something the next morning. The paper man shows up at like 4 a.m. He comes driving by. Everything slows down like a movie. He rolls the window and he throws the paper. It hits. Boom. I jump up, I grab it, I rip open the rubber band, I roll it open, and there's the headline. Crash victim dies. At 23, I was responsible for taking her life. See, at 23, I should have been a senior in college. Never did I think when I was in the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade that at 23 I'd be responsible for taking the life of somebody. What happened though is the family wanted me to contact them right after that. And I called, and what do you say to that? You know, what do you say? I'm sorry. But I called and the family said, Nathan, well, listen, Priscilla was sober, it was her vehicle, we can't put all the blame on you, which I didn't agree with. I was solely to blame, I was the driver. I don't care how drunk I was, it was my fault. But they said, listen, there's no reason for 2 families to be destroyed. We want you to know that we love you, even though we don't know you. We forgive you, even though we don't know you. But do us a favor, just try to make the world a better place. Try to don't let Priscilla die for nothing. Just make a difference.